In many parts of Japan, there's a quiet belief that small, repeated actions shape your life far more than any single dramatic moment ever will. These actions don't look impressive. They're ordinary, almost invisible. But over time, they stack into a way of living that feels steadier and more grounded. Here are 8 modest habits you'll find in Japanese daily life, ones believed to support your well-being and a calmer mind. None of them need special talent or perfect conditions. They're small enough to start today and simple enough to repeat without wearing you down. 1. Line up your shoes. In most Japanese homes, you take your shoes off at the entrance, then turn them and set them down neatly, toes pointing out, ready for next time. Kids learn this early. The payoff isn't just a tidy look. Scattered shoes make the entrance feel chaotic. Lined-up shoes make the same space feel calm. Finishing that small action also gives you a quiet nod to yourself, a signal that you did something with care. Repeat signals like that all day and you reinforce one pattern. You finish small things properly. 2. Sleep early, wake early. The advice is simple, but the effects reach further than you'd think. Morning light warms your body, resets your internal clock, and lifts your mood. Waking early also hands you a pocket of time before the day starts making demands. Even a short, calm morning routine changes how the rest unfolds. Modern schedules run late, so this one is hard to hold. Still, shifting your bedtime and wake up even a little earlier makes a real difference in your energy and focus. 3. Keep good posture. Traditional Japanese thinking ties the state of your body to the state of your mind. Sitting or standing upright is believed to sharpen your alertness, confidence, and clarity. Long hours at a desk and constant phone use leave you bent forward for most of the day. So practice straightening your back and lifting your chest, even in small moments like walking or waiting in line. The adjustment is physical, but the effect feels mental. Lift your spine a little, and your awareness lifts too. 4. Pause before you eat. Before meals, many Japanese people say itadakimasu, often translated as I humbly receive. The first layer is gratitude toward everyone who brought the meal to your table: farmers, drivers, cooks, servers. The second is gratitude toward life itself, recognizing that one life continues through another. That brief pause shifts your attention from consuming to appreciating. Over time, small pauses like that change the emotional tone of your whole routine. 5. Clean the toilet. That sounds unpleasant, and most people avoid it. But in Japan, it's often treated as a meaningful practice, not just a chore. Many well-known business leaders have said regularly cleaning toilets shaped their mindset. The act isn't glamorous, and that's the point. Doing what most people dislike without complaining changes how you relate to discomfort, responsibility, and humility. There's a psychological angle too. Toilets are white, so even tiny stains show. Notice and remove those bits often enough, and you sharpen your awareness of disorder everywhere: your desk, your bedroom, your living space. Gradually, the whole environment gets more organized without any dramatic decision. Do it in the morning, and you start the day by finishing a small, uncomfortable task, which gives you a quiet sense of completion. At first, it feels like a burden. With repetition, it starts to feel like a reset. 6. Push your chair back in. After a meal, or when you leave a desk, slide the chair into place. It takes a second, and no one may notice. But the gesture reflects a bigger habit, thinking of the person who comes next. A neatly placed chair makes cleaning easier and the space better for whoever arrives later. Do it often enough, and it becomes automatic. Acting with others in mind creates a subtle sense of connection, and that quietly supports your well-being. 7. Know what is enough. Constantly focusing on what's missing keeps you restless. Noticing what's already here brings you calm. Modern life makes comparison constant, so it's natural to fixate on what you don't have yet. More money, better health, more recognition. But that keeps satisfaction just out of reach. Shifting attention to what's present doesn't deny your problems, it balances them. Being able to see, hear, breathe, or rest are simple facts you rarely notice, yet each one makes your day possible. This isn't forced positivity. It's widening the frame of your attention so the pressure softens. 8. Credit the people around you. There's a phrase in Japan that roughly means, "Thanks to you, I'm well." On the surface, it's polite gratitude. Underneath, it reflects the idea that your well-being is held up by many relationships, visible and invisible. Using it reinforces humility and moves your sense of success from something purely yours to something shared. Over time, that perspective eases isolation and strengthens belonging. And when you build any of these, remember one approach. Start small and think only about today. Don't promise yourself a lifelong change. Just do the action once, then do it again tomorrow. Repetition shapes identity, and small, consistent behaviors slowly become the structure of your life. No one does these perfectly. The value isn't perfection, it's steadily returning to small, stabilizing actions. So which of these feels most realistic for you to try this week? Let me know in the comments. And if you want 8 Japanese habits that can truly transform your life, your next step is to watch this video.